Varona, how was it for you to produce this movie that's showing women in such a wonderful light, especially in Hollywood?
Well, it was an amazing opportunity, and Tony, I'm so glad that he allows me to empower women and hire women in key positions. Our production designer is a female, our wardrobe stylist is a female, one of our grips was a female, and so it's really important to constantly hire and help other Latinas. I'm thrilled that he allows me to go ahead and hire whoever I want. And of course, as a Latina, I like to hire minorities, not just Latinas, but African American, Asian, just minorities in general.
That's wonderful. Now, what advice do you have to other young women that look up to you and that would like to do the same thing? How would they be able to basically get their foot in the door?
Well, there's many ways. I started really young when I was like 17, and I just pretty much volunteered, volunteered at every film festival that I could, at every production company. I really put in a lot of hours to just help and learn the business inside out and make friends. And a lot of those people that were interns with me, now they're producers for TV shows for Telemundo, and we've all helped each other grow. But it all started from us volunteering.
Now, what's your favorite thing about producing?
I think it's like putting the pieces together. It's like a puzzle, and obviously not all puzzles fit, each other, and I feel like each project is like a puzzle for me. So then I think of like what crew member would be best to be on this team, because you also have to consider personalities, and I'm always thinking like, okay, who can I connect to make this work? That's what I love, like connecting everyone.
Kimberli, Flores, what's your favorite thing about working on this movie show?
My goodness, it's that we get to celebrate Puerto Rican culture, especially in this moment when it's a very trying time for our families. And it's really about New York and how New York has always been influenced and changed by Latinos and Latino culture. We want to celebrate that and make sure that everyone remembers that even when things change in our city, we were here and we had an impact.
Is your family okay in Puerto Rico? I know it's been hard to get in contact.
We haven't heard from any of them, unfortunately. My family's in Aguadilla, but we're staying strong and we're staying positive. It's been a long last few days. It looks like on the island people are staying in good spirits, so we're just praying and hoping that any moment we'll hear from them. But we're resilient people. We're strong. You just got to count your blessings and stay positive, because I think they need all of that energy.
My name is Baudilio Rivera. Born here in New York, but my family is from Puerto Rico. I'm New York.
Is your family okay?
My family is okay for now. My family in Santurce is fine. I haven't heard from my family in Ponce and my family in Aguadilla. So hopefully I'll get to hear from them by the end of today. I've been dancing for over 20 years now throughout New York and throughout the world. I've been teaching for about 15 out of them. Just having the privilege and opportunity to dance with some of the fiercest and the most awesome, amazing individuals, not only just in this movie, but in my career. And it happened to be that most of the people I have worked with ended up in the movie. It's just been a blessing, and it's somewhat of a waiting game just to see everything that we put together come out to fruition. It's been one of the most humbling and amazing experiences ever. So I'm here, I'm taking in all the sights, the noises, the smells of the popcorn, and seeing everybody smiling and the energy. I'm internally excited and externally sweating.
What's your favorite thing to dance? What's your favorite song to dance?
I'm a huge James Brown fan. My favorite song to dance to is Superbad.
Are you the only dancer in your family?
No, my mom, she's actually here to support me. She's actually my first dance teacher, and she's my dance mom. Been going to all my dance performances and all my dance practices, rehearsals, staying up late and waking up early, driving me to God knows wherever. She's been my number one supporter.
What's your favorite thing about being a dance teacher?
It's being able to fulfill what my purpose is, to lead people in places better than I found them. Dance is the byproduct of that. But the alignment of energy, the alignment of people who are coming with their heart and their minds and souls open allows me to be able to pour into their cups. I pour as much as I possibly can. Sometimes they overflow. Sometimes they come back for more. And I think it's an unbelievable process to be able to have that connection. It's unlimited and it's beautiful.
My name is Lyrik Cruz. I'm the principal choreographer of the film and one of the dancers. The first film I danced in, I was like 19, and it was Save the Last Dance. That was filmed in Chicago.
I know you're from Chicago, but what's your favorite thing about being in New York?
New York is what inspired me to become the artist that I've become. My heart always belonged here.
What does New York have that Chicago doesn't have?
I just think that New York is Chicago on steroids. I think that there's a strong sense of community in both places, and fortunately my parents were divorced, so I got to live life in both.
That's cool. What's your favorite thing about working on Shine?
It was a passion project. It had to do with mambo music, something that gave me a huge platform as a dancer and choreographer around the world. I jumped on the project because I felt that I owed it to the music. It's something that I believe in. You know, the story is very powerful and something that's happening in Chicago also. It's happening here in New York, and you want to be a part of something that means something.
My name is Jorge Burgos. I am the male called Ralphie, the older brother to the battling of my little brother, basically the opposite sides of gentrification. In essence, it's, two brothers, they grow up, they're the top salsa dancers in the city, an accident happens and basically divides both brothers. The older brother, myself, goes off into do more business. I end up getting into business development, real estate, and that's where the whole gentrification comes in. My brother's like the modern day Robin Hood, where he's trying to salvage the neighborhood, our barrio, and I unfortunately am now a part of a company that's trying to reconstruct our home.
Do you have any brothers?
I actually do. When I was cast for this role, I knew it was the perfect role for me because a lot of the situations in this movie felt like at home. A lot of the connection with my brother on screen, I was able to tap into a lot of the experiences with my brother off screen. Yeah, and he's actually here today to watch the movie.
So you guys must be so excited.
I'm blessed, I'm humbled, it's awesome.
Does your mom know that this was kind of the plot of the movie? Did she say anything about it?
She knew that obviously when I got cast that the relationship between me and my real brother was a big reason as to why I got this part. A lot of the exercises throughout my audition were actually connected to my brother. So she was extremely proud that her sons had a big position as to why I got cast for this role. This is my first time ever acting. I was at the right place at the right time.
What role does dancing play in your everyday life?
I do that full time. I own a dance company. I basically travel all over the world every weekend teaching classes. I specifically focus on bachata. That's what I'm known for. I started with salsa and then I still dabble with both. I have an online class.
How do you teach dance online?
Okay, so basically someone would subscribe to our website, danceegg.com, and there are instructional videos online where you can basically stream them to your phones, tablets, laptops, and basically you can just kind of take advantage of all different styles through that website.
What's your favorite bachata song?
Oh, wow. There's so many amazing ones. I'm a big fan of Romeo Santos, Juan Luis Guerra. I like all those poetic lyricists, people that just have amazing music. My go-to would definitely be of Romeo Santos, more the urban, modern bachata.
Do you have a special message for everyone in Puerto Rico?
I want everyone in Puerto Rico, especially my family who I have not been able to get in contact with, to know that we're with you, you're in our hearts, you're in our thoughts, we're praying for you. Latinos are strong, Puerto Ricans are strong. Today this movie represents all Latinos. This is for you guys.
Gilbert, Saldivar. So I actually play Junior, the younger brother in the film, the brother that is trying to keep the culture in the barrio of East Harlem.
I asked Mr. Burgos about part, and he said that he felt like he identified with him and his brother.
Yeah.
Do you have a brother?
I do have a brother, but we actually identified with his brother, both of us, because of the experiences that his brother has lived in real life. I actually went through in the film. Before we started shooting, we actually talked about what his brother went through, and it helped me with my role.
What's your favorite thing about a movie in which you express yourself through dancing?
Being able to act and dance at the same time on a film so powerful is a beautiful thing. Being able to represent Latinos in Hollywood is even more important. You do come across challenges, but challenges make us stronger. Latinos are warriors. That's what we're here for, is to represent and prove people wrong.
What's the biggest challenge that you've come across that you can say?
Going out on auditions as a stereotype, as a gangbanger, as a drug dealer, and never as a young, hardworking dad or college graduate. But with directors like Tony and Baudilio, we are now being represented in a better way.